on your day, take on your life, take on the moment in this time. Open your heart, open some space, create your life in just that way. Take on your day, take on your life, take on the moment in this time. Open your heart, open some space, create your life in just that way. Take on your day. You can do it. Here he is now, Joshua Bloom.
Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode. And I'm so excited to be here. I really, really am. Today we're going to be talking about a whole bunch of neat things, and I can't wait to share with you so many awesome things that we're going to be covering. So let's get excited because we're going to be talking about energy. But before I begin with that, I wanted to remind you about the 7 secrets to creating quantum shifts now. The 3rd secret was just put in yesterday, so hopefully you've started on that already and that you're working on the 3rd secret and it's taking you to the next level here. Our program is easy to access. Just simply go into Facebook and you're going to look for the group Emotionally Free TV. You could also go to www.facebook.com/groups/emotionally free TV. That's the name of the group, Emotionally Free TV. And you'll be able to get into the group and you'll be able to share this wonderful program and really take yourself to the next level. Why not? We're doing this together. It's like a mission that we have here at the Quantum Healing Center and also at Emotionally Free TV. So welcome. Today, we're going to talk about how to have more energy and be on a high in your life. So have you ever felt like you were high on life? Have you ever had that feeling? Do you feel that way all the time, or do you feel differently? What do you notice in your life? How are things for you with your energy? Sometimes we have a low energy, and sometimes we have a high energy, and sometimes we have somewhere in between. But the key is when you have energy to go into your next moment, to go into the next day, to get up and feel vibrant, go to sleep and feel like you've woken up rested. That's what we're talking about here today. And many times we don't feel so good and we don't have enough energy to move forward in our life. Do you have enough energy to move forward? To do all the wonderful things you want to do? Do you have the strength to get there? Well, we're going to talk about that today and see where that takes us. How about that? So I see so many people here. I wanted to just take note of that. I see Margarita's here, and Lila's here, and Diana's here, and Travis is here, and Lakeo is here. Anza, I see you there too. And Travis just keeps commenting here. That's awesome. Let's see. And Joan is here. That's great. Joan says she's looking forward to hearing ideas and techniques. Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for being here and for connecting with me today. I am so excited about this topic about having more energy. You know, there are things that people do to have more energy, and one of them is to take shots of these little bottles of, chemicals that people have, and they try to get more energy that way, or they drink coffee so that they're like this all day long. And then there's a lot of holistic kinds of juices and things that are supposed to give you energy. Well, we're going to teach you how to do this energetically. So you don't need something outside of you to create more energy. We're going to really get that point today. So I just wanted to welcome everybody. Thank you so much. So I had a question for you and wondered if you could help me with this. We were thinking of changing the time of the show. Right now it's at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's what time it is right now, if you're watching live. So I was thinking here that we could bring the show a little bit earlier to be something like 3:30. So whether you're watching live or whether you're watching this later, if you think that we should keep the time at 6 p.m., put the number 2 in a comment on Facebook. But if you think that we should move the time to 3:30 p.m., well then put a number 1. All right? And let's go from there. Excuse me. So, drop a 1 if you'd like to change the time to 3:30. Would that be a more convenient time for you to be here live with me? Or would it be better to keep it at 6 o'clock and drop a 2? If you have a different time that you'd like to add, well, go ahead and share what time you'd prefer the show to be at. We'll listen to you, and we'll make sure that we put the most convenient time for most people, and we'll do the best we can. We want to definitely help everyone see this show, because it feels meaningful for me to be here. It feels meaningful for me to assist you and to take you to the next level every single week. And I'm dedicated to do that. And I'm just thrilled about it. So thank you for your dedication for being here with me as well. So there are 6 reasons you may have low energy. 6. 1, holding your breath. Do you hold your breath? That is like number 1. If you're just like that, holding your breath, then that's a problem. Well, why is that a problem? Well, it's a problem because holding your breath actually diminishes your energy over time. And the more that you hold your breath, well, the more you're suppressing and getting triggered more often too, but also you're having some issue with your breathing if you're holding your breath. And usually the issue is emotional. So notice if you're holding your breath. That's a big one. Another one is, are you breathing with the earth breath? And in a minute, I'm going to go over the earth breath. And if you are, that would be a reason why you're tired too. Very powerful understanding. We're going to go over that in a minute. How about lack of sleep? That's number 2. If you're having lack of sleep, and you're feeling tired, well, lack of sleep could be the culprit for it, and that's a problem. How about toxins? We sometimes don't eat so well, and we have toxins in our body, we have pollution in the air, and all that can also drain you. How about other people? I call them energy vampires. Sometimes, sometimes there are people who are taking your energy all the time, and they could make you very tired. Also, are you overworking? Maybe you're burnt out. If you're feeling burnt out, that can definitely be a reason why you don't have any energy. It's your body saying, don't do anymore. You did too much already. Take a break. Take a rest. Check if you're burnt out. And the last one is stress. Stress is the number 1 culprit, I would think, that really drains our energy. Where are you getting your stress? And the best way to reduce your stress is 2 things. One is to release it, and number 2 is to not get it, not to have stress. So the more you can lessen your stress based on your lifestyle, and the more you can let it go, the more you'll be able to deal with things as they show up for you. All right, we're going to start our next segment here. Anything is possible. Okay, so anything is possible. There was a woman that came into my Come to the Edge program. Come to the Edge is a program that I teach that is really powerful. It teaches you the advanced experiences of quantum energy transformation and takes you to a level that you can't even really dream about, to be honest with you. It is a really amazing opportunity. So the Come to the Edge program can really open up possibilities for you and help you release and change your life. Well, that's exactly what happened with this woman. She came into the Come to the Edge program, and in that program I taught something about breathing. And she noticed that she was breathing in a way that was making her tired. And I told her how to change that. And what she was doing was she was always breathing in the earth breath. And if you breathe in the way of the earth breath all the time, you're going to be tired. Now, the earth breath isn't bad. I want to clear that up. Earth breath is good. It can calm you down. It could make you feel balanced. It could be great. But remember, if you overdo anything, that's not good, right? So overdoing the earth breath makes you tired, but using it when it's appropriate, it's a good idea. So there's this way of breathing called the earth breath, and what I'd like you to do is I would like you to see how you're breathing now. Are you holding your breath anywhere when you breathe in or when you breathe out? Take note right now. Notice how you're breathing. When you breathe in, do you hold after the in breath? Or when you breathe out, do you hold after the out breath? Or do you do both? What is it that you're doing right now? Take a moment and notice. Good. So notice how you're breathing. The earth breath is like this. When you breathe in, and then you breathe out, and you hold your breath there. And then you breathe in, and then you breathe out, and you hold your breath there. That's the earth breath. Now, the earth breath has many positive things that it can do for you, one of which is calm you down if you're really upset. It can really help you go to sleep if you can't fall asleep. It's a wonderful breath, but during the day, you don't want to be breathing that way all the time. And if you found that you were breathing that way just now, then we don't want to engage that breath all day long because you'll feel tired. Also, around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, whatever time zone you're in, you might notice that you get a little tired there too, and sometimes at other times during the day too. Well, there's a breath that actually is the antidote for the earth breath, and it's called the air breath. And what's neat about the air breath is that it's kind of the opposite. When you breathe in, you hold, and then let it out. And you breathe in, you hold, and then you let it out. You breathe in, you hold, and then you let it out. Now, here's the thing about this breath. Well, if you overdo this one too, it's not good either. Now, this breath gets you to feel more excited and vibrant, and it wakes you up. But the problem with this breath is if you overdo it, well, unfortunately, it can bring on anxiety. But the antidote for this breath, well, I bet you can guess it, is the earth breath. So you got 2 breaths that are really powerful that can really help you depending on how you're feeling. If you're feeling really tired and you just feel like, oh, okay, I don't know if I can get up. If you're feeling that way, then what are you going to use? Right, you're not going to use the earth breath, but you're going to use the air breath. And if you're feeling like, oh my God, it's just too much, what are you going to do? Of course, you're going to do the earth breath and not the air breath in that case. So now that you know how to use your breath, I want to give you some play work to do. We don't have to call it homework. We can call it play work. How about that? So I want you to play with these breaths and test drive them. Test drive each one for about 3 or 4 minutes. See what it does for you. Just remember, if you don't like how you feel after you do the exercise or the breathing, you can just do the other breath to be the antidote for it. So it's all safe and easy for you to do. I'd love to hear on Facebook how you're really doing with it. Did that make a difference for you? Did you learn how your breaths worked? And what really was amazing in that test drive? So tell me about the test drive after you do it, okay? Really want to hear about that. All right. So the tip of the day today is an energy routine that I want to take you through. And this energy routine that I want to take you through is kind of neat. It's very simple, but what it's going to do is going to awaken your energy. You know, when you feel kind of tired, awakening your energy is a good idea. And even if any of the reasons have caused you to feel tired, well, guess what? You can use the routine to help you feel better that day. Now, nothing really can replace sleep. Maybe a little bit of being in your body can. If you be in your body and you just close your eyes and you relax into your body, and you just be in the moment, and you give yourself, 15 minutes, that will really help you, actually. That will help you with getting your energy back. So that's one way that you can do it. It's simply put your awareness at the base of your spine for about 15 minutes and breathe and just relax and be with yourself for the moment. And you'll realize that that will rejuvenate you. So if you didn't get enough sleep, that's really the antidote for that. However, it's always good to get sleep because that's like the best, right? Getting enough sleep is the best, but it can't always happen. So taking some time to be with yourself for about 15 minutes will actually let you have more energy for the rest of the day. So now I'm going to take you through this energy routine. I'm going to go through it real quick. First, what we're going to do is chest tapping, where you're going to just tap on your chest. That's it, just like this. And you can tap anywhere. You can be like Tarzan. Okay. Or you can just tap all around, all your chest area, make a noise. It's kind of fun. Okay. So anyway, chest tapping is the first one. All right, I'm being a little sillier. Okay, now the next one is we're going to do sweeping up earth energy and then going behind the ears. So down below your waist, near the floor, you're going to pick up this earth energy and you're going to sweep it up. See? Just sweep it up. Sweep it up. Okay, that's it. And we're going to sweep it up and go behind the ears. And you're going to sweep it up and go behind your ears. You're going to sweep it up and go behind your ears. So just grab the earth energy and then, woo, earth energy and then, I'm so cool. Right? Earth energy and sweep behind the ears. Just going to do that like that. Okay, good. And if you don't want to mess your hair, you can actually sweep up and just do it on the sides. Actually, how you do it, I like to do it, nice little tingles on the sides. Try that. Sweep up and tingles on the sides. You'll notice it feels really cool. It makes you feel really relaxed, but at the same time, it gives you energy. The earth energy is very helpful. So that's sweeping up earth energy. Next, we're going to pull the ears. I like to pull the ears by going to the opposite ear. Ta-da! You're going to grab it and you're going to pull. Yep, just pulling the ears. And then you see this flap here. We all have a flap here. You're just going to press under that, and it's going to kind of hurt a little bit. It should hurt. If it hurts, you're doing it right. So you're going to just push here on each of these buttons, so to speak, underneath the flap. And, of course, your ear turns red. See, my ear is kind of red now. So you're just going to do that, and then you're going to pull on all parts of your ear. Okay, and definitely push in these nooks and crannies in there really hard. So if you're pushing and it hurts, you got it right. And then you're going to do the other side. And, of course, we're switching hands this way. You're just going to pull, blue. Okay, good. Just going to pull all around. Good. I like silly too, Susan. if you couldn't tell, right? Okay, and you're just going to pull. Good. So I pulled a bit on both sides. My ears are now a little red. That's good. So pulling your ears is a really powerful thing to do because it wakes you up. It's one of the best ways to get over jet lag or to just give yourself a little energy when you're just kind of falling asleep. Okay, now we're going to talk about candle breaths. Doing about 7 of them is good. Overdoing candle breaths is not good. I had one person wanting to see how long it would take them to do candle breaths before they fainted. That's not something I'd like you to try. Instead, we could do 7, and then, in a minute or so, you could do 7 more if you'd like. But just don't overdo it, because the truth of the matter is, if you overdo this breath, yes, you will faint. So no fainting, please. That's not allowed. Okay, so we're going to do 7 candle breaths, and a candle breath is like... just like that. You see how I am also using my arms too. That also helps. But I'm breathing in and I'm blowing it out hard. Just like you're blowing candles on a birthday cake. Blow them out. By doing that candle breath, you're going to actually send energy to your system. It's going to make you feel really cool. All right. And make sure you realize that you're going to feel dizzy after doing the candle breaths. And it is normal to feel dizzy. So when you're doing them, hold on to something so that you don't fall over. So I'm telling you now, hold on to something while you do the candle breath so you don't fall over, because falling just makes a big thump and that doesn't help anybody. So just go ahead and do the 7 candle breaths, and there you go. And the last one is sweep up and down with hands in front of the body. So sweeping up and down like this, up and down, up and down. We're going to do it fast. And you can breathe. And you'll notice that this actually helps you. What we're doing is we're sweeping up earth energy and we're pushing down the ground. Sweeping up earth energy and pushing down the ground. Sweeping up earth energy and pushing down the ground, and then you just do it fast. And you breathe. Ah, woohoo, yes, this is good. Excellent. If for some reason you can't do any of these exercises, you can visualize them. It's not the number one best way. It's obviously best to do the exercise. But if you're unable to, visualizing them actually creates the same response. Because your brain can't determine whether it's real or whether it's make-believe. So there you go. So let's go through this process one more time together, and we'll go on to the next segment. So first of all, we're going to just do chest tapping. Tap pretty hard. You want to wake yourself up, right? Tap on the sides. Tap on the thymus area. Tap everywhere. Do the Tarzan. Good. Now we're going to sweep up and behind the ears. Woo, I'm cool. Good. Good. Just sweep up and behind the ears. There we go. Great. You could even do it like, kind of nice. Then we're going to pull the ears and just pull. Make sure you push the nooks and crannies, not just pull. We're going to massage right under here. Wow. There we go. That kind of has some painful feel to it, but it wakes you up. Okay, yes, we're just pushing on that part, pushing on that part, pushing on that part, pulling the ears. Woo, there we go. Okay, now we're going to do the 7 candle breaths. So the 7 candle breaths are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make sure you keep breathing after you do the 7 candle breaths. It's very important that you don't stop breathing. Breathing is good. All right. And then sweeping up and down with hands. Sweeping up and down, pushing, pulling up, and pushing down the earth energy. All right. Sweeping up earth, pushing down, and you'll feel like a wind. It feels kind of cool. Great. Well, how do you feel? Do you notice that you have extra energy? Do you notice that you're stronger? Do you notice that you have more vibrancy and you're ready for the day? Hopefully you're not doing this right before bedtime, because you might have trouble sleeping if that's the case. Maybe I should have said that first. Anyway, it gives you a nice lasting energy that even if you're having trouble with your energy, these exercises are great. You can't overdo them. Now, I've told you about certain exercises that you don't want to overdo, but you can't overdo it if you give a few minutes time, like 10, 15 minutes, and then do them again. You can't overdo them. So if you did it once and you wait a few minutes and then you do it again, that's not a problem. You could do it basically as much as you want. As long as you don't play a contest with those candle breaths, you'll be good. All right. So let's go on to the next segment. Ponder this. So normally in this segment, what I do is I pull one of my Through the Quantum Portal Oracle cards, and we choose something to release. But today, since we are talking about what? Raising your energy so that you have more energy, we're going to raise our energy together in this segment instead right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to allow ourselves to have more energy. Having more energy is so powerful. And sometimes there's a block or there's something stopping us from having more energy. So I'm going to teach you how to release it right this moment. And what I want to mention also is this. The energy exercises that we just did in the last segment, what's really powerful about that is that it raises your energy frequency as well. So that gives you more energy. But right now we're going to release. Taking a deep breath and let it out. And if you have water around, have some water. It's always good for your brain. Good. Always have water when releasing. And also it clears your throat a little bit too. All right. So in order to release, I want you to think about not having enough energy. Where do you feel that in your body? You can close your eyes. Just get a sense. Where do you feel like you don't have enough energy? Maybe you feel a time of the day that you feel really tired, or maybe when you wake up you just don't have enough energy. Or maybe it's another time. Think about that time and feel that in your body. Now, let's release it. You're going to feel it in your body, and we're just going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good. Excellent. Let it go. Letting go means you don't hold at any part of your breathing. You just breathe in, breathe out. And it also helps to put your awareness at the base of your spine when you do this. So if you haven't done that, go ahead, bring your awareness down and breathe. How do you feel now? Do you feel more alive? Do you feel like you let it go? Awesome. Well, you can keep releasing if you want. You can't overdo releasing. So let it go. And more. There you go. Make some big noise. It always helps. When you release and you let go, it leaves your body and you feel so powerful. And you feel lighter. I already feel lighter. So thanks for the moment. All right. So let's go to You Ask. Okay, Susan asked a question. She said, how can I feel more energized when I'm feeling blah? Well, you could do that energy routine. That's a really good one, right? When you're feeling blah, remember that you want to move your body. Let's look at it this way. Motion, the way you move, equals the way you're going to feel. Motion equals emotion. So if you move your body, you'll feel better. If you're stagnant and don't move your body, you won't feel good. Now, some people can't go out for some reason and exercise. Maybe you're busy at work, maybe you're not able to, maybe there's some other reason. But no matter what that reason is, there are some things you can do that are really easy. Like you can just use your hands, pushing back and forth like this, or up like this, or like this. All of these movements make your body move. You could just do this sitting in a chair. It's really easy. You do it with your legs too. I know you can't see my legs, but I'm doing it. Ride the bike. Excuse me. So, isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing that you can use your body to move your body, and then it creates energy? Did you do those with me? We can do it again. So just try some movements here. Anything you want to do. Just sitting in the seat, you can do it. And what this does, it's so great. It actually opens up your meridians, it changes your energy frequency, and gives you more energy. So between those two things, you're going to be awesome. And you're going to be able to have a day that you're going to feel on fire. So remember, the way you move equals the way you're going to feel. All right. Ooh, that's time for a drink. There we go. Okay. If you have any questions you'd like me to answer, well, go to emotionallyfree.tv. That's www.emotionallyfree.tv and choose Send to Joshua. It's the link at the top of the page, really easy to find. And send me any questions that you have. I would love to hear from you. And I would love to answer your questions and answer them on the show. That'll be kind of cool. Maybe you have a suggestion or maybe you have something else you'd like to share. Go ahead to www.emotionallyfree.tv. Send to Joshua. Now, the first person to send a question this week that I use on the show gets a free session with me. Hey, we did this last week. We're doing it again. So go ahead and send to Joshua by going to that website, and let's get somebody a free session this week. That's going to be fun. I just love connecting with you, and we're going to just have some fun. So my message of the day, messages to live by. My message to live by today is this. Get excited for no reason. Be grateful for no reason. Be open to the possibilities. Strive to be the best you can be. And then anything becomes possible. I so enjoyed working with you today and connecting with you today and taking you through these crazy, silly exercises that really work. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Remember, you have the power to create whatever you choose. And know that I'm here to help you do that. Thanks so much, and have a great one.
Take on your day, take on your life, take on the moment in this time. Open your heart, open some space, create your life in just that way. Take on your day, take on your life, take on the moment in this time. Open your heart, open some space, create your life in just that way.